Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, October 31st, and I should remember what day it is because one of the very first things we practiced was the original name for Halloween was All Hallows Eve. So the HA here sounds like ha, All Hallows Eve. But when we changed it to Halloween, now the HA sounds like ha. Halloween, and the stress is on ween, Halloween. Ancestors, ancestors. Entreat, and the final T you can hold, and that's why I put that little mark there by the T to remember, hold your tongue in that place and not release the T noise. So entreat, hold it. Spectacle, spectacle. You're holding the K, so it's not specca, ta. Spectacle. Disrepute, and now you have the PY combination, pew, like pew pew. Disrepute. Reviled. It's not exactly three syllables, reviled, but when you go high for the I, reviled, then you slide down and it'll make an accidental Y and hold that final D. Reviled. Voila. This is a VW combination. So you're rounding your lips as soon as you can after you make the V. Voila. 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 It means there it is. Ta-da. Values, another V practice. So top teeth on bottom lip, the same exact position as F. So if you have trouble finding the V, make the F first and then use sound in your throat. So F, V, values. And that final S sounds like a Z. Overwhelmed. This is a weird LMD combination, and you won't hear any of them really. You'll hear the L, overwhelm, and then close your lips while you're still making the L. That'll keep your tongue in the same position that you need for the D. And instead of releasing the D, overwhelmed, just hold it in the L, D position. Overwhelm. If there was a vowel after it, you would hear the D. Overwhelmed on so many levels. Overwhelmed on, but just I feel overwhelmed. You won't hear the D. Olives, a VZ combination at the end. Olives. Drought. Hold that final T, and the vowel is ow. Drought, and that will sound like drown, because you won't hear the D. So the rain ended the drought. The boy drowned. That's it. And oath, the O, maybe I should have put OU here because I really want you to think of the O as American O. Let me show you here. Moving from the position that's more like up, where your tongue is low in the middle. O, and then the back of your tongue rises as your lips round to make the oo. So you should finish in an oo position. To oo. O. So the word that has just the O sound will be oath. He took an oath. The TH is hard to hear because it's voiceless, so it could sound like singular oat because you won't hear the T. Oat. He took an oat, which would be weird. His oat is teeny tiny, and you usually take oats, plural, but he could take an oat. Pineapple. Pineapple. 1, 2, 3, pineapple. And if you want to hear somebody singing about a pineapple, a pen, and an apple, you can watch that video. Shack. You won't hear the final K. The vowel is a, like hat. And also, like over here, the video for Love Shack by B-52s. It's also the way Shaquille O'Neal pronounces his nickname, Shaq. Make a good ah. Keep your lips back. Utmost. You won't hear either of those T's. Utmost. Utmost. Whisper. Forget about that H at the beginning. I have this H here to represent the I vowel, as in hit. So whisper. World and girl have the same earl movement. You're going from the R, where it's very curled back, making the noise. So world. You don't have to make the duh noise. World. World. It's moving from the R to the L that makes the earl noise, and you have to have that. So if you don't hear the L, hold your tongue in the L position, make the noise a little longer. World, girl, awry, awry. Looks different than it sounds. Awry. Things have gone awry means they've gone wrong. Spontaneity, spontaneity. Anything that ends in ity that looks like itty will sound like a d. In this case, I put iddy, naity, I or either one. Cheer has a voiceless ch, and jeer has a voiced j. Jeer, but it's the same ear. Cheer is positive, yay, and jeer is negative, hey. On sweet, hold the final T. On sweet. Rivalry, rivalry. And if that's the action, the feeling. Rival is the person or team, so rival, rivalry. Photogenic. This is a O and faux, but the second O, instead of toe, it's da, photo. Photogenic. Burglary. It's weird, it's spelled with a U and an A, but it both sounds like ER, ER. Burglar. Burglary. And the person who does the action is a burglar. Burglar. Coconut. The first O is the O because it's stressed, and the second O is an because it's not stressed. So it's not cocoa nut, it's coca nut. Coconut. It's the same thing that happens with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. And not, I don't know how else you would say Coca-Cola, maybe Coca-Cola. And that's why we just make it short Coke. And you won't hear that final K, Coke, unless there's a vowel after it. So you'll hear it if I say, do you want Coke or Pepsi? Coke or Pepsi. But if I say, do you want Pepsi or Coke? Hold that final K. This is good. I'm glad this is on here because this comes up a lot. I hear people put stress on the second syllable colleague, but it's not. It's on the first syllable. It should sound like ca. Or if you want to think of it as call, like I'll call you, colleague. Eyeliner. 1, 2, 3, eyeliner. Jaw. Open, jaw. Thanksgiving. Usually compound words have stress on the first syllable, like laptop, cell phone, eyeliner, and this one is not Thanksgiving. It's in giving. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. That'll be the next holiday coming up as soon as we get past Halloween. So happy Halloween. I'll see you next Monday or next Tuesday for pronunciation and maybe tomorrow for intonation. Thanks. Have a good day.